Hello, and welcome back to the Rocketbots Academy. Today, we'll be starting where we left off with Sally's Fruit Emporium in part 1. When we started chatting with our bot, did you notice the Get Started button and the Hello at the beginning? We never told the chatbot to do this. This is called the default welcome intent. All agents you create in Dialogflow come with a default welcome intent. Facebook automatically adds the Get Started button to any chatbot that gets deployed in Messenger. Looking inside the default welcome intent, we can see there are no training phrases, as there's no need for one when the bot is greeting the user for the first time. The current default responses are fine, but we could probably do better by welcoming the user, guiding the conversation the user might have, and setting an expectation that our bot isn't perfect. We'll delete these default responses and replace them with 3 of our own. Our first response will be hello, followed by, I am a chatbot to help answer questions about Sally's Fruit Emporium. And finally, I'm still learning, so try to keep things simple for me. It may not seem like much, but by letting the user know what the purpose of the chatbot is, it's less likely the user will ask it topics that it doesn't know. Letting the user know the chatbot is still learning lets it be known to the user to use simple questions. This new welcome intent will help drive down the chances of our chatbot being asked questions that it cannot answer. Sally's been seeing the benefits of her chatbot by now. However, there's still questions being asked that she needs to answer herself. When such questions are asked to the chatbot won't know what to respond with. The chatbot will revert to what's called a default fallback intent, the intent the chatbot will always respond with when it doesn't know how to respond. This is what our default fallback intent looks like. Here we see there are also no training phrases. Like the default welcome intent, we can adjust the fallback intent response to help the user get in touch with Sally when the chatbot can no longer help. The Rocketbots platform sports a notification and human handoff feature that can both notify Sally when the bot's been asked a question outside of its range of topics and lets her jump into the conversation to help the user. Let's start by editing the response module of the default fallback intent. Change it to, I'm sorry, I haven't learned how to answer your question. Would you like me to get Sally to come help you? This will give the user a choice in contacting Sally. All we need to do now is come up with some expressions in the training phrases module that the user might say to let the bot know they're interested in having Sally come in to help. As always, come up with at least 20 expressions. To make the notification happen, we need to add parameters to a new intent where the user may request to talk to Sally. First, create an intent and name it accordingly. Add your usual 20 training phrases to show the user wants to talk with Sally. Parameters are the intent's attribute that allows Dialogflow to communicate extra information to the Rocketbots platform. First, we'll add a code that marks the chatbot as not done on the Rocketbots platform, which lets Sally know when the users are pending for assistance on the platform. Type R, B, _ mark done, and set the value as false. Next, we'll need another code that's going to allow the Rocketbots platform to notify Sally when she's been requested to help a user. Type RB _ notify, and set the value as @user.name needs your help. Let's check and see if it works. First, let's delete the chatbot conversation from Facebook Messenger and start over again. Now, we'll see the new default welcome intent is working. Let's ask the chatbot a question that it doesn't know. As we can see, we're left with the option to contact Sally, so let's give it a try. Asking to speak with Sally should have sent her a notification on the platform and via email that we're looking for help. Let's check on her side to see if that's the case. And voila, we now have an improved chatbot that should lessen the amount of errors it can encounter and a backup strategy that lets Sally jump in when the bot can no longer answer questions.